Okay, what's going on today? I got the Bleach character tier list. I'm running through it really quick. I'm just going to preface this off the bat. There are plenty of characters on this list that I do not know. So it may look like there are like maybe damn near 70 characters on this list, but realistically, probably like 30 of them will be ranked. Because like, if we're being honest, who's this? You know, like I watched the whole show and I'm pretty sure I watched all the filler and I couldn't even tell you who these 4 characters are. 5 characters, 6 characters, you know, there's a lot of characters on here who I don't even know I don't know where they're coming from. Are they coming from the video game? I don't know. But Bleach is in my top 10, one of my favorite shows. And like, I would do a tier list for like Naruto or One Piece, but I really would have to sit down and find a proper tier list with like all of the characters from the show, the important ones at least, and really like sit down and take the time to do that. So Bleach, they have a smaller roster. I was like, okay, let's get this tier list in. It'll be a good little practice run for the bigger shows such as Naruto and One Piece. But like and subscribe. We do plenty of things over here. Gaming, tier list, reactions, all that jazz. But no, I'm just gonna start off. There are a lot of characters whose names I don't remember. I think it starts with a Y, but goated. He's a goated character. In terms of like, there's always that old head in all of these shows that like has that drip who's just happens to be super powerful because they obviously have that experience, they have that wisdom, they have that time on the battlefield. You know, in One Piece there's Rayleigh and plenty of others, and then in Bleach there's this guy and he's an absolute threat. He's washing anyone on this list. Keep in mind, this is from the anime too. I haven't read the manga, so I figured I would get this tier list in right before 1000-Year Blood War comes out, and then when the Blood War comes out, I'll either just do a updated one, or I'll just do a tier list based on the characters from that arc alone. And I feel like that'll probably be easier, and I could go more into detail. But no, this guy, he's top chef of the Soul Society, and that's just how he does it. Harry Bell. Now, talking about looks, she's going in God tier. If we're talking about a character, I would put her in a solid B. She's powerful, for sure. Powerful and sexy. Yes, she is. But no, I would put her in B tier. She's a cool character. Her aesthetic is really cool. I'm basing the characters on just like how they are on the show and just how their visual appearance is. And she is a great build. And I'm not talking about that. I'm just gonna go to the next character. Ichigo's sword. Pretty sure his name is what? Zangetsu? Or whatever. I would say he's an A tier character. I really do. I think he's a very interesting, mysterious character, but he's dope. I really like him. I really like him. Next we have Saitama, C tier. He was fairly annoying at some points. Yes, I know his name is not Saitama, by the way. He just looks like him. But no, he was annoying at a lot of points in the show. And like, he was strong, but he also wasn't. I was kind of on the fence with how strong he was. So I mean, I think C tier is a solid place for him. Let me add an F tier. I don't know why I don't have one. Next we have Uryu, however you say his goddamn name, Ishida. I like him. Sometimes he kind of annoyed me. I would put him in B though. He's not my favorite, but he's like a lower tier B for me. I like him. He's cool. Renji, I mean, he gets a lot of hate. He has a fucked up hairline, McDonald's logo. But if we're being honest, he's an A tier character. I think him and Ichigo's relationship is a great one, and I really like him. Don't know who this is. I remember seeing him, don't remember him. Is this Ichigo's dad? Okay, I am 90% sure that is Ichigo's dad, and if it is, he's a C tier character. I mean, he was introduced as a Soul Reaper, and I was like, oh wow, he's a Soul Reaper, cool. But I mean, he's cool. No, actually, he's B tier. He's a cool dad. Ichigo actually is a pretty cool dad. I like him. I like him a lot. Okay, so we know what we're doing with these folk. I don't really have to. This girl, listen, she didn't do much, but she did a lot for my eyes. So she's going in B tier. She's a cool one. She's a cool cat. Now, as you can see, there are 2 versions of Nell on this tier list. There's Kid Nell, Adult Nell. Adult Nell, she could do plenty of things. Let's just say that. She's gonna go in A tier. You can't pull up on me like that. You took me by surprise. You just can't do that. I was sitting in my seat and then she transformed and I'm like, wow, what's going on? This is not fair to me. You have to give me some sort of preparation time to really digest this, and there just wasn't any. You know, you're damn near naked, if we're being honest here. You know, so it's like, okay, you're actually an adult, cool. Not only are you actually an adult, you're strong, cool. But not only are you actually an adult, you're sexy. That's it. You are. So it's like, okay, like, we're just being honest here. You know, we're just being honest here. That's just how it is. Everyone thought that. Everyone thought the same thing. Adult Nell, A tier. Ichigo's, I guess, other half, his split personality disorder. I thought he was really good for Ichigo. Helped him man up. This is his hollowification side or whatever. Yeah, no, he definitely helped Ichigo level up. And without him, Ichigo would be pretty weak, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot this guy's name. I think it's Shinji. I don't remember. I just know he's dope. He's an A tier character for sure. No doubt. I mean, he showed Ichigo the ropes of the holification, and you find out that he was actually a captain, I think, at one point. And he's really cool and really powerful too. His little sword technique with the spin, that shit's dope. I like it. I like it for sure. What's this guy's name? I forgot. I'm gonna say Jin. God tier character. God tier character. You go the whole series hating him. He sort of pulled a reverse Aizen, if you really think about it, because Aizen was good, kind of went bad, and then this guy was very shady at first, but then you find out his intentions were not actually bad. And him and Rangiku, they had like a backstory, I guess. They were childhood friends or whatever, but he was actually trying to stop Aizen, if I recall correctly, and he failed in doing so. God tier character for me. I actually really liked him just because of that little character development part of it. If he didn't end up being a good guy at all, and he turned out to be just as bad as I thought he was, he would probably be like a B tier. But that little section of him made him go to a God tier for me. This character, I don't remember. I would say C tier. I think she was one of Ichigo's childhood friends or someone's childhood friends. I don't remember. Don't remember this character either. Grimmjow is another S though. Oh man. If we're talking about that villain in the show, Ukiura is great too, don't get me wrong, damn near just as close. But I mean, Grimmjow is that villain that relates to Ichigo more. Because if you think about it, I'm trying to think of a comparison right now, and I really can't think of one. But I just love Grimmjow's relationship with Ichigo. You could tell, like, I don't know, you could just tell Grimmjow and Ichigo could easily be friends if they wanted to be. You know, that's the type of villain that Grimmjow is. So I really like that about him. And with Ukiura, it was like Ichigo had that plot armor, you know, so it was like, ah, fuck. But when Ichigo fought Grimmjow, that was just straight up boxing, and Ichigo actually had to step up, go crazy, saw how powerful Grimmjow was. It was a great fight. Great fight, great character. He was definitely my favorite Espada, I think, off the bat, because he just has that, he's a cool look too. Like the way all the Espadas wear their mask are very important. Like it's very important to their look. And the fact that he's just rocking it on the cheek like that, and you could see it, he has that swag to it. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. It's nice. I like it. I think this girl was in a Espada too or something. Don't remember. This kid, I remember he was annoying, F tier. I don't remember exactly what he did, but I just know he was annoying. Kid Nell, I'm not gonna lie, was an annoyance. Was a very big annoyance to me. I'm putting her in C tier because she had some moments where it was like, wholesome, I guess you could say. But very annoying character, to say the least, as a kid. That's how I felt. I was thoroughly annoyed at a lot of points. Don't remember this character either. This Espada was a really good fight. I think there was actually a guy under that little... I think there was actually someone under that little device, whatever this goddamn head is. I don't know why he's rocking that. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like it's drippy. He looks like a pill. And I'm pretty sure he fought Rukia. I'm putting him in a D tier. This girl, I remember her face. Don't remember her. Don't remember this guy. This guy, he looked cool. I'm just putting him in D tier. Chad, God tier character. Why is he God tier? Because it's just like he's been there with Ichigo from day one. First off, second of all, it's like he really, I don't know how he has his power. I don't know what his power is. I don't even remember. I just remember he's always there, you know, and he never really backs down, if I recall correctly. He's just a cool character. I'm just spewing at my ass, so I'm gonna put him in A tier because I don't have a real reason to put him in God tier. But yeah, I definitely like his character nonetheless, and I'll put him in A tier. This guy was a powerful villain for sure, but an annoying character, so I'd put him in C. His fight against the scientist, though, that was a great fight, but he is very annoying. Honestly, maybe even D tier, just because his personality is so trash. I remember this girl's look. Don't remember what she does. Yeah, there are a lot of no names here. Oh my goodness. This Espada I actually thought was really, really, like, yes, he was annoying, but he was the most intimidating ones for me. Even though he was number 5, him versus Kenpachi, damn near a top 3 fight in the show. That was, oh my goodness. I'm gonna put him in B. He is a great character. Yeah, he's great. He is a great villain. He's like very sinister, and his sword that he was rocking, because some of the swords in Bleach were very abnormal, and his was one of them, you know, and it really, I just loved it. Oh shit, his character aesthetic was dope. I don't remember this dude's name. I just remember I was 14 watching the show, teenager in high school, and I was still honestly frightened. I was like, I'm gonna get nightmares looking at this guy. I really got to get him off the screen. And with that being said, I'm gonna put him in D tier. This was definitely comedic relief. I think he was a filler character. I just cannot look at this inside out freak. I just can't. I can't. He's scary. I'm looking at him right now and I'm shaking. Look at the mouse. I just can't do it. But no, other than that, I mean, yeah, I'm moving on. This Espada, he was cool. He's intimidating. He's definitely intimidating. He looks like he goes to the gym every single day. But he was a very quiet character, if I recall. And with that being said, I would put him in C tier. Kenpachi, S tier. You're not getting, like, if we're being honest, if I go to my mall right now and Kenpachi gets there before me, there's going to be no more black Air Forces in their inventory. It's just not, because he probably goes to every single location around the world and buy some for himself just to put in his household. His house is probably made up of black Air Forces. I don't think I've ever seen a character as vicious as he is, being a quote-unquote good guy, you know, because obviously he's a Soul Reaper, so he kind of is like considered a good guy in the series. And it's like, he will fight you and he does not care. He does not care who you are. He will fight you. And it's the fact that he doesn't even have a Bankai, if I recall correctly, and that's just pure raw energy and strength that he is just putting into your veins. It's demonic, straight up. But he's great. His fight with Ichigo, great. His fight with Crescent Moon dude over here, great. Some of the best fights in the show. And like with his fights, it's different because you could just, the way they animate it, you could see that power, that raw power that he is like pushing out. It is like a lot. It is a lot to handle. If I was even in the same vicinity as him, I would just disintegrate. I would disintegrate into thin air because it's just too much. He's great. This girl, she was kind of a background character a lot of the time. C tier. C tier, C tier. This girl, she was Kenpachi's little sidekick. I mean, she's cool. She was funny. She was like comedic relief for him. I really have no problem with her. I'd put her in B tier. This girl, she looks like a bootleg Rukia. I don't know what's up with her. I'm gonna be honest. Now, you see with this lady, and I don't know her name. I think it's Unohana. Maybe I'm tripping. But I've seen some art, and I'm assuming this is in the Blood War, and she looks like a freak. Demonic. Like, she looks like another tier of just vicious, man. Scary. I don't think we've seen her fight in the show, like super serious, if I recall correctly. And in the art that I've seen from the Blood War, it's like she's a completely different person. And I recall her character being very sweet, like a very sweet character, very wholesome character, quiet. But like, good God, like I don't know. I would put her in B tier just because she's never really given me any problems. And no, C tier actually, because I don't think she's done much in the show yet. But I think she's probably going to step up like the other Soul Reapers who haven't really done much in the show in the Blood War art. Don't remember this guy. I remember the face. Don't remember this girl. Aizen, undisputed god tier. I mean, one of the best villains in anime, if we're being honest. I don't think that's really up for debate. His little plot twist at the beginning, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be on such a big scale either. You know what I'm saying? I did not expect a Soul Reaper to become such a, literally the main villain of the show. You know, it's like one thing for him to become like a villain, but it's sort of like, I guess, an Obito sort of situation. But I mean, there's a difference because Obito wasn't a main character in the show. But it's like Sasuke betrayed the village, right? Became a very big portion of the show, but he was a main character. Aizen was just a side character. So that's why it really like threw me off. He was just another Soul Reaper who was kind of like being nice to Rukia, if I recall correctly. But it's like there were like 12 other main Soul Reapers or whatever. There were like 12 other main Soul Reapers. So it's like I wasn't even thinking of him like that. And the fact that he became such a force and such a menace, it was great to see. It was. This guy, I don't remember him that much, but I do remember C tier. This guy, he looks C tier. This guy, D tier. I think he was annoying. Or Hime. She's had some annoying moments. Love my redheads. I'll give her B tier. I'll give her B tier. I will. I don't know who this guy is. Is this me? I don't even. Fox is goated. Goated. I mean, dude's a fox with a sword. It doesn't get better than that, really. Don't remember this guy. This guy was cool looking, and you'd think he'd be more powerful by his drip, but he's really not. But I remember him being like, he was a nice character. He was cool. B tier. Don't know this guy. Don't know this one. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Had to make it a bit smaller because this thing is just taking up too much space. Now, if you look at the profile picture, you will see that I always forget this guy's name, but this guy is my profile picture just because in the trailer, he looked super dope, and I was like, there's a character I could cosplay. It's probably this dude. You know, I'm tall, I'm his complexion. Granted, I don't have that long of hair, but I mean, I can make it work. I heard he's the MVP of the Blood War, or one of the MVPs. As of right now, he's a cool character. I love his aesthetic. I think he is, if I'm not wrong, one of the strongest Soul Reapers in the show. And with that being said, A tier. Just because that's it. Soy Fawn, she was very, very annoying, actually, in a lot of instances. I'm not gonna lie to you. She annoyed me. Was she strong? I thought she was, and then she was getting bodied by everyone at some point. But I mean, B tier, C tier. This Espada, he is sick. I don't remember his name, but he's A tier. His power is, he realistically should be #1 Espada. And I don't remember why. I think it's just because he's older. But his power is probably the most devastating out of all the Espada. He is an absolute freak. He is a freak. I like him a lot. Don't know who this guy. This guy, I don't know. He was very nice, but I just found him annoying at a lot of points. So I'm gonna put him in C. Don't remember. I remember this girl, her look. Don't remember what she did. I know this girl was definitely someone's sidekick. I think Rangiku's sidekick. I don't remember. Yoriichi, God tier. I mean, she's just one of those characters that stand out. But also, it's like she's a goddamn cat transforms into a woman who happens to be top 3 in the show in terms of looks, you know what I'm saying? So it's like she's also super strong. Used to be a Soul Reaper herself, training Ichigo. I mean, God tier character. There's nothing wrong with Yoriichi. I think everyone unanimously likes Yoriichi. And yeah, that's really that. Don't know who this is. This girl, I thought she was on here already. I thought I put the. Are these two not the same people? Oh no, this is the. I think this girl is from the training. The girl that I'm hovering over, not the girl that I have clicked. I think she's from the Hollow training. With that being said, I'm putting them right next to each other. Ichigo, I mean, main character of the show, and he carried. The thing about Bleach is that Ichigo towards the end just gets onto such a different tier than like half the characters in the show. You know, there's like Aizen, obviously, but then there's like the Kenpachi, and then there's like the Ukiura because plot armor. Then there's this guy who's apparently the strongest, and there's characters that are obviously still Ichigo's tier. But when you see him pull out that final Getsu out Tensho, it's like, who's stopping him if he's taking out Aizen, you know? So he gets on that other tier fairly quickly. But I feel like with the Blood War, he's really going to get humbled a little bit, and he's going to have to take a step back and actually like train back up again and go a little crazy. Ukiura though, I like Ukiura. I'm putting him in A tier. And now I feel like people are going to be a little frustrated with that. And the reason why I'm putting him in A tier is like, he doesn't have much personality. He's very soft-spoken. He's absolutely cold. Don't get me wrong. Absolute freakazoid. He's an animal. But I mean, no, yeah, he's S tier. I don't know why I'm trying to put him in A tier. I'm thinking about it. He was a threat. He was a big threat. One of the most enjoyable Espada, for sure. Definitely brought a lot to the show. God tier for me. This guy, plain fucking annoying. He's D tier. I don't like him at all. Espada #0 my ass. Shut the fuck up. Stark, I liked him actually. A. He seemed like he was the most down to earth. Like if there was an Espada you would turn good, other than like maybe Grimmjow, I feel like it would be him. Because he seemed like he didn't care that much. He was very monotone. He was cool. I liked him. This guy, he was cool. All of the Hollow, like the group of the Hollification people that were training Ichigo, they were all fairly the same tier. They were all enjoyable characters. This guy, obviously, he was like the main one. But other than him, like all of them were fairly solid for sure. This guy's name is, I think, Kurotsuchi or whatever. Damn, I don't remember his name. But he is actually a really good character. He brought a lot to the show. His fight with pink-haired guy was insane. His fight with, I think, Ishida, if I recall correctly, that was a really good fight too when they infiltrated. And he was a very big factor in a lot of just the technology of the show and the sciencey stuff, because that's just what he did. So he was very cool. Don't remember this guy. This kid pissed me off. What the fuck? This kid pissed me off. He did. He really did piss me off. I don't remember if he got better. I just know he got me upset. Don't remember. Byakuya. Love me some Byakuya. Realistically an A tier just because, while he did kind of change his ways and sort of open up his outlook to like Ichigo and stuff, he's still very soft-spoken. Like he hasn't opened up fully yet. Now in that trailer for the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, he was looking kind of cold, I'm not gonna lie. So maybe he's like, he could crack a smile now, you know. So I'm hoping that's the case. But I mean, I like him. His Bankai is sick, one of the sickest ones in the show visually. And yeah, I like Byakuya. He's a fun character. Kon, he's annoying at times, but God tier. I'm not even elaborating on it anymore. Rukia is a good character too. I'd put her in A tier, top tier girl in the show. She's very, very good companion to Ichigo. I feel like they really care about each other. Love to see it. I feel like her and Renji are eventually gonna have children. I feel the love connection there. I feel like her and Ichigo are more of like a very good friendship, but her and Renji just have that tension there. I could feel it. You know, if they had any time alone, it's raps. Kasuke, whatever his name is, God tier. He is a great sensei, great teacher for Ichigo. On that Yoruichi tier, both of them equally do great things for Ichigo, make him into a completely different character. I like how laid back he is, but I also like the comedic relief he brings. He's a very Gojo-like character. Very, very Gojo-like, I feel like. Don't remember this guy. Don't remember. Sorry if this is getting like a little small, but it's just like there's so many characters I don't remember here because a lot of them aren't even relevant. We have to be honest. This was a Fullbringer guy. I do remember. C tier. Fullbringer girl. Oh my goodness. Oh, this was the villain of the Fullbringer arc, and he was okay actually. He wasn't the worst. He was not the worst. I didn't like the Fullbringer arc in the slightest, I'm not gonna lie, but he was not a bad like little final foe for Ichigo. Oh my goodness. Damn. How many characters are we gonna have up here, man? Okay, I forgot this guy's name, but he pissed me off. He was kind of riding on Aizen hard. Really hard. Like, it was annoying, actually, because I feel like he had his life set out for him. He could just be a Soul Reaper chill, and he's pulling some bullshit. He was a strong character. He was cool, C tier, but I mean, he pissed me off. He did. Okay, let me just move the characters. I don't know what, like, this bird, I remember it, don't remember though. Is this it? Because it's like, who are these people? This is a bounce art guy. I don't remember what he did. Ichigo school friend, C tier. This guy I'm putting C tier. I remember his look. Oh, Hitsugaya. Stop playing. He's not going to D tier. Hitsugaya. Stop playing with the GOAT, man. Oh my goodness. Youngest captain? I mean, in all of these shows, a lot of the younger captains are typically, I mean, Black Clover, that painter, he's whatever. I'm not really a big fan of him. But like in any show that has captains, typically those younger captains, when they're like, oh, they're the youngest captain ever, a lot of them are cool. And he is like cool of cool. He's a threat. And I saw his Bankai form where he turns into a man. And he is one sexy ass man. Let me tell you what, boy. And but no, really though, I like his Bankai. I like the ice thing that he's got going for him. He is a very, very fun character to watch, and I enjoy it. This guy is annoying. He is a nuisance. I may have to revise this because there's no shot I only have one F tier character in this whole Bleach thing. Honestly, he may be F tier. I just don't like him, and I'm gonna put this guy in F2 just so I can even this out because there's just no shot this kid is the only F tier. I feel bad. God tier for a couple reasons. One, elephant in the room, obviously, right? We got to be honest here. Stop playing. But number two, she's actually a very interesting character. Like, she's fun. She is a fun comedic character. No, let me be fair. She's an A tier character. Okay. Like, Yoruichi had a lot of impact on Ichigo. And Rangiku was basically there. You know, she didn't do much. We got to be honest. She was there, right? But I like looking at her, so that's why she's A tier. And then this, I don't know what this is, but okay, so let me do a little zoom in real quick because we don't really have to see that bottom portion. Okay, so this is primarily the list. Let me see if there's just any revisions that I have to make. No, I think I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I mean, I feel like this character right here, he's arguably a God tier, I think, in some people's eyes, if I recall correctly. There are some characters in here who I feel like will eventually go up to that God tier ranking with the next arc coming out. And characters down here as well, who will definitely move up, like this lady. I feel like she will definitely move up because I've seen some art, as I said, and she looks like a threat. Don't know what this guy's got going on. I'm sure Nell will do some other shit, I'm assuming. So there are many characters here who have redeeming factors that they can move up in the list, and I'm sure there will be plenty of characters added because there are plenty of characters that they have to fight in the next arc. But with that being said, that is the Bleach tier list. This guy is arguably A tier. I'm looking at it now. He's just not in the same realm with these guys. You know, I mean, Kon, whatever his name is, he's staying up here. And then Foxtrot, he's staying up here just because he looks cool. You know, yeah, That's really that. But no, this is my Bleach character tier list. If you agree with it, you agree with it. If you don't agree with it, sorry. That's it. Not gonna agree with everything I say, of course. But no, so that's the video. Like and subscribe. Road to 10K. Only about 3,000 something away. Gonna hit it before the new year. That's a fact. If I don't hit 10K before the new year, I may have to quit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If I cannot grind hard enough to gain 3,000 something subscribers in approximately 3.5 months, I'm not cut out for it. And you know, I gotta get some leeway. Like if I'm like at 9,700, you know, I basically, so you know, it's just like, okay, there's a little bump in the road, whatever. But if I'm not even hitting the 9,000s, then there's a problem. So I'm gonna get it done. 10,000 by the end of the year. But like and subscribe, as I said. On to the next video. Next video is going to be the Inside the Backrooms video that I played with a couple of my friends, and it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good video. I'm not a horror game fan, so I mean, it'll be a fun little watch, I feel like. Stay tuned for that one. On to the next one. You know what time it is. And yeah, that's it.